pergola is made of pine 2x4s and 2x6s, and it was in need of a new paint job. Prepping wood for paint is an area you don't want to skimp on. I first used our power washer to remove all of the loose, flaking paint. After I power washed, I let the wood dry out for 24 hours. Once the wood was dried out, I used my orbital sander and 100 grit sandpaper to sand the remaining of the loose paint off. Since we are painting latex over latex, it isn't necessary to get all of the paint off. After all of the loose chipping paint was removed, I used a primer to seal all of the raw wood. Using a primer first before painting not only seals your wood, but it also helps to create a smooth and even final coat of paint. No sense in watching paint dry, so while the primer dried, I removed all of the railings and anything else I didn't want painted. Once everything was removed, I taped around the base of the columns and then added sheets of cardboard to cover the porch. If you don't have access to cardboard, blue tape and painter's paper will work just as well. I also covered anything I didn't want overspray on. If there is one thing I learned from this, it was that overspray goes everywhere, so overprotect the items you don't want painted. Before beginning to paint, I wiped down all of the columns to remove any dust or dirt. I do this for two reasons. First, to create a clean surface for the new paint to stick to, and second, to create a smooth paint finish. Now it is time to paint. For paint, we went with Sherwin-Williams Exterior Duration Paint in pure white with a satin finish as to not get too much shine. To paint, we used the Graco Magnum X7, which made painting so much easier. I applied 3 coats of paint to get good, even coverage.